Hi, I'm John Becker with Bald Head Realty here in Franklin, North Carolina, the place where everybody wants to be. Now, I've told you about this place. It has wonderful people. It's a beautiful environment. People are flocking to this area. You just wouldn't believe it. And so you know what? They're retiring here and they're moving their families out of the hustle and bustle cities, and they're growing their kids and stuff right here because it's so beautiful and safe and awesome. You need to be here. Now, today I'm going to show you an awesome listing. This is 115 Alben Lane. This is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath home. It's on a little over 3.5 acres that backs up to U.S. Forest Service land. So super private, secluded but not remote. It has a solar passive design, and if you don't know what that means, there'll be a blurb about it in the description of the video. But solar passive is basically a technique, a building technique that uses the power of the sun to cool and heat the residence, and it makes your power bills super small. But this home is great. It's got 2 levels, it's got 2 fireplaces. You're going to see it, and there's a nice view here. Awesome. And you know, let me tell you something. I'm going to get out of the way here because I talk too much, and then I'm going to show you the house inside and out, and at the end of the video I'll come back and I'll give you some more information how you can get in contact with me, and we'll get you up here to see this one in person. But this one's not going to last long, I'm telling you. This is a great home, great price, and it's going to go quick. But let's go take a look and see what you think. Okay, coming in off the porch of 115 Alben Lane, right in the front door, we're going to come right into the living room here, and you're going to see this is gorgeous. It's got a beam ceiling, you got a brick fireplace, it's a wood-burning fireplace. There's another one downstairs that I'll show you. But you got beautiful hardwood floors. I mean, these things are, this is the real deal. And you know, this home is a solar passive home. And if you don't know what that is, it's designed to be as inexpensive as possible to heat and cool. It's got a southwestern face, and it has airflow from the bottom to the top around the circle on the other side of the house, and it's amazing how inexpensive it is to keep this home cool and warm in the right seasons. But on the main floor we have a master, we got the kitchen, a dining room, and I'll show you all that in the next shot as I go around that corner past the fireplace. Alright, that's looking back at the front door where I just came in, so you're going to get another angle of the living room here. And I'm just going to swing over to the right. I'm going to show you, here's the stairway going downstairs, and that's an awesome place down there. There's all sorts of space, and I'll show you that in another clip. But as we come around here, this is going to get your attention, because you know what? You got a great dining room here. You got your kitchen there, and I'm going to show you that in a separate clip. But look at here. Isn't this awesome? Look at this, where you get to sit in any season, and you got all these windows, see? All the way down, so you have a great view out there, as you can tell by the video. And then this is what I was telling you about, solar passive. So the floor is opened up to the bottom, and this way it has airflow all the way up to the top, and it goes up through the ceiling and up into the attic around the other side of the home, and it's a circular system. So it keeps the house incredibly perfect in any kind of weather, in any kind of season. So if it's cold out, it's warm inside, and vice versa. Okay, so from your dining room, there again, you have the access to that beautiful covered deck there, and all windows. Isn't that something? And you know what? Those windows, there's some that open too, so you can have all sorts of good cross flow in here. And then you have your dining room, and we go right into the kitchen, and this is really cool. See that nice pass through there? Isn't that awesome? So your kitchen's well appointed. And it's just, man, they did this nice. It really looks good. And let me show you something awesome. This is a great big pantry here. So you have all sorts of room for all your goods. This is mountain living here at its best. And then right next to the kitchen here, you have the master bedroom up on this level. This is a nice bedroom. You know, I'm going to show you they did something really cool here in the bathroom. Don't you love those blocks? And that's a new tiled shower. It's great big, and you got tiled floors in here. You have linen closet in here, and look at the size of this. Isn't that something? And then here again you have huge storage space right here, even in the bathroom. And when I show you the walk-in closet here, you're just going to flip. But this is the master bedroom. And as you can see, it's a good size. You got nice height in the ceilings. And then look, you see how you can just walk again out to this deck? Right here at the master bedroom. So I step out on here, and here, this is what I'm looking at. This is what you could be looking at. And it goes all the way down. And then here's looking back into the master. See? And then look at this. Wait till I show you this. This walk-in closet's amazing. Now, that's a new definition for walk-in, isn't it? Great. Okay, well, let me take you downstairs now and show you that. That's really going to impress you. All right, I'm going to bring you in the lower level now, and the thing that's cool about this is that you have inside access and outside access. This is that second living room down on the lower level, but before I take you in here and show you that, I want to show you this storage utility room, which I think is just phenomenal. I mean, you have more room here for anything that you'd ever want to do. For me, I'd probably have drums set up in here, having a good time, but wow, look at all that space. So don't worry, if you need storage, this place has it. All right, let's take a look at this lower level here. So this is a lower level living room. If you wanted, this is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath home. You could turn this into an in-law quarters easy enough. Home's got a 2-bedroom septic, but you could enlarge that if you want. And so over here, as we go over here, you'll see here's another bath with a shower. See, and then look, you have the same situation down here. You can sit here and see that beautiful view no matter where you are, anywhere in this home. And again, if you look down at the bottom, that's the solar passive. That's where the air passes through, goes up into the upper level, and it keeps you perfectly temperate. Here's a view from the other side of the lower family room, living room, and you can see it's got a wood burning stove down here. That's functional. It's awesome. And remember, I told you it could be an in-law quarters. You know, it's already got kind of a cool little thing set up here. So you got, you know, a stove and a sink and everything in here. So if you wanted your parents here or somebody, they can be down here and they won't bother you at all. But remember, you do have inside and outside access. Let me take you down the hall now. Okay, so from the lower living room, I'm just going to swing over to the left. You can see those are the stairs that took you up. And then to the right here is another full bath. And again, very nicely done. Lots of light coming in here. You just couldn't ask for a nicer environment. And then next to that, we have a laundry facility here. Again, a good sized room. Everything is in here. You got a utility sink, you got some cabinets, and as I come to the right, here's the bedroom down on the lower floor. And again, good sized room, plenty of closet space here. And as I walk over here, you're just going to be impressed because, like I said, from every room in this home, because it faces south and it's the solar passive, you've got this great view looking out every window. And that's looking back into the bedroom.
Again, I'm John Becker with Baldhead Realty here in Franklin, and I just wanted to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch this awesome video. You know, I really love making these videos. I know you like watching them. I get people requesting them all the time, but there's some of you out there that just can't wait to see all the new ones, and I've got a bunch of them coming, so hang in there. Anyway, you're probably going to need some more information on this listing, and if you look at the bottom of your video screen, if you're watching on YouTube,
I have a live link there, and if you click on it, it will take you right to the MLS page. You get to see sizes of the rooms, price, all sorts of information that you might deem pertinent in order to determine whether this is going to be your next home here in the mountains of Franklin, North Carolina. Now listen, I understand this might not be the home for you, and that's okay, because I have hundreds of other Franklin, North Carolina real estate listings on my website, www.baldheadtherealtor.com. And you're welcome to go to that site and use it. And you know something? I'm not going to stalk you. I'm not going to harass you for your email address, your telephone number, any of that kind of stuff. The site is free, totally free. It's a dream finder. But if you do need some help, you can give me a shout, 828-506-3719, and I'll be happy to lead you through the website or answer any questions you might have on any of the listings that you see. And remember, I don't show you just my listings on my website. I show you the whole MLS, so I can help you with any listings that you see. Again, John Becker here with Bald Head Realty, thanking you again for visiting, and we're looking forward to seeing you here soon in the Smoky Mountains of Franklin, North Carolina.